Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at the Coghlan's waterproof matches and waterproof matchbox. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us. So today we're going to take a look at the waterproof matches and the waterproof matchbox by Coghlan's, and we're going to discuss a little bit about that and take a look at it. But one reason I want to bring this to you is because in prepping and camping and things like that, we always talk about ways to make fire. So we, talk about, lighters of different types and ferro rods and what have you. And one of the tried and true things that make fire is matches. The match was actually invented in 1805, so it's been around forever. When I was a kid, we used matches a lot for different things around the house. That's how we actually started our wood stove and things. So the stuff I'm going to show you today is very economical, so it's not going to break the bank on you, and you can buy it and be pretty cheap. And so it's very easy to buy and not have to spend a lot of money. So the matches themselves, what I did was they come in a pack of 10 boxes like this, and there's roughly 530 matches total, with 40 matches per box kind of thing. And it was $7.25 including shipping. So let's take a look at the matches themselves. These are wood matches, and they are not strike anywhere, so you do have to use a striker. And we'll talk about that here in a minute, and the way I worked around some of that with the matchbox itself. So again, waterproof, and I've got some soaking over here in some water, but we're going to take a look at a dry one just right out of the box. Just traditional match, no big deal. It lights up. Nice and easy. So the waterproof part of it, and the thing about it is I'm not going to sit here and soak my matches. I guess if you dropped them in a creek and it took you a couple hours and you finally found them, I guess. But we're talking rainstorms, we're talking you dropped your matchbox or it fell off into a mud hole or something like that, because once these matches are soaked in water, then this wood is actually going to take up and soak in, and they're not going to burn quite as good. So let's take a look. I just kind of dried that tip off. And you'll watch, it does not burn near as well because it's been soaking in that water as far as the wood portion compared to the one that was fresh out of the box. So you kind of got to play with it to even keep it going. But it does ignite. Now, one thing I'll show you, if you just take it straight out of the water and don't really dry it, let me get another one. I'd already tried that one. See what's going to happen? Nothing. So if you dry that, let's see if I can get it to light now. Nope, not going to light. So let's take another one that's been soaking, and this time we're going to dry it again. And I'm just drying it on my pants, actually. So let's take a look now that it's dry. Does ignite, but it's a little slower to get going, and you can hear the moisture evaporating and popping in that wood. So anyway, guys, good little match there. Again, they will work as far as if you get them wet or whatever, so that's a good fit. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is the matchbox. Now, this is a matchbox that was actually patented back in 1900. So this matchbox style has been around a long time. You're probably more familiar with something like this you see at your local Walmart, camping supplies, places like that. And I've got a bunch of these in different colors and things. This one, the gasket's about wore out. You can see that it's gotten flat and smushed, but these are not quite as durable because they're plastic. These can crack and things like that. This one, on the other hand, I just like the nostalgic look of it. I had one of these years ago when I was a kid. It was probably my dad or my grandpa's, that we used to keep around the house and camping and stuff like that. But it's got a little hanger loop here if you want to hang it on something with a little carabiner or whatever. Now, there's only one way to open this, and I'll show you that. So if you look, this is actually the top and this is the bottom. So even though you would hang it like this is the actual top. So if you'll look right here, it may not be able to see if I can get it to focus. That says open with an arrow pointing that way. So you grab hold this piece so it don't turn on you, and you turn it until it can't turn anymore. And once that happens, this top is actually hinged right there. There's only one way to open this. If you try pushing it this way, it will not open. It has to open this way. I'll show you that. If you look, it's got this little gap here compared to here that it does not. That's why it hinges up just like that. So what I've done is to set mine up is I've taken cotton, just a standard cotton ball, and put inside of here, to keep it from rattling around, and to potentially protect the match tips from breaking or just wear and tear from it just joshing around in there. And what I did was, then I've got my striker, and what I did with that is I simply cut it off the box and stuck it in here. Now, some people may want to know how many matches will this thing hold. Approximately 24 matches will fit in this Matchbox here. So, and you see it's kind of loose, but about 24, and plus you got to get this in there. If you put one of these, again, what I did was cut it off the box itself. If you want to cut both of them off and stick them here just to have a backup, that's fine. So what I did was make sure that this striker portion is facing up towards the metal so it doesn't have a chance to rub against the match head and accidentally strike inside the case here. And then I put this in here just to keep it from rattling around and so forth. So this was, like I said, invented back in 1900 was when the patent was done. There's quite a few different companies making them. I've seen just some no-name brands on eBay. I've seen Marbles. I'm trying to think who else. There was quite a few when I got to looking around. And just because the matches, I just decided to get the same brand. It got pretty good reviews. And I'll put in the section below down there like I always do, guys, where I got it. I think I got both these off of eBay. So I'll play. I paid for these, so you know, don't depend on me as far as being a good reference for the vendors that in this case, because I don't know them. I just bought them and I didn't have any problems. They shipped them out just fine to me. But I'll put all that in the section below down there. I appreciate you guys watching today. So if you have any questions, post those below. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. It's over there. Also, the share button's over there. Hit the share button. Share it on your social media, Google+, Facebook, places like that. That always helps us with the channel and gets the word out about Guns and Gear Network. As always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.